Hello, welcome to the Promised Land podcast. And today we have Fred. Good to meet you, Fred.
It's a pleasure being here.
You know the 10 plagues, right?
Yes.
Which one was your least favorite?
The least favorite was obviously the last one. As you can tell, I lost my son.
Sorry to hear that. Which one was most offensive to your culture, or like who you worship?
I don't think it was any, to be honest. Our gods were probably just resting. They were probably too tired to protect us at that moment.
So, what was your opinion on, after you let the slaves go and you were chasing after them with your army, what was your opinion on that fire tornado thing?
I think it was just another witchcraft thing that he just made up. Like I said before, there's not really a god that would actually protect them.
And what was it like when you lost the Israelites after you went through the Red Sea?
It was a difficult choice that I had mistakenly made.
So what happened after the Red Sea closed?
Well, obviously, all the water just killed all my Egyptians, and then I could whenever all the water got on top of me, I could just feel all my bones breaking into small pieces.
Okay, now going back to the plagues, how did you guys do with food since all your livestock and all the locusts eating your crops?
It was pretty tough actually. We didn't get to eat at all.
Okay, so those are the questions I have for you. Now we're gonna do some listener Q&A. And James Grass wants to know, did you?
I don't know what that's supposed to is to me, but sure, why not?
Okay. And Bob Ross wants to know, what was it like losing your child?
You know, it was one of the saddest moments ever, and it just was really painful.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Can we get Aaron on set? Okay, so we have Aaron on set here, and how was the hike to the Red Sea?
Good.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about it?
No.
Okay. And was it hard to trust God even when you felt trapped?
No.
Okay. And did you have a covenant with God?
No.
Okay. How have you seen the commandments work?
I don't know.
Did you think the tabernacle was dangerous?
No.
You think going into it was dangerous?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you think that the Egyptians deserved all those plagues that God sent?
Yes.
And okay, that was all for my questions, and now we're going to go to some listener Q&A. And Caleb Reynolds wants to know, do you talk to your houseplants?
No.
Okay. And Seth Caballero wants to know, do you still have sand underneath your toenails from the hike?
No.
Okay. And that'll be all. Thank you.
No.
So, we have a new guest here, and what is your name?
My name is Moses.
Nice. And how did you know that you had to split the Red Sea when you saw the Israelites?
Because God told me through a message.
And how heavy were the commandments?
About 5 pounds each.
It's pretty light.
Yeah.
Do you think the tabernacle is dangerous for others?
Yes, because if you did not have a good connection with God, you could be killed.
And sorry, I'm blanking on this. Was it hard to trust God even through all the downs?
Sometimes it was, yeah.
Did you think that your stepbrother deserved all those plagues that you sent him?
Not really. I think he was just having a hard time understanding.
And how cold was the water?
It was about 50 degrees.
It's pretty cold. And did you send the fire tornado to stop
No, that was God.
Okay. Just clarifying that. Okay, so those are all my questions, and all the other people I've interviewed, we're gonna do some more listener Q&A. And Bart Goofy wants to know, how long was your staff?
It was about 5 feet.
Dang, it's pretty small. And Ash Cole wants to know, how are you?
I'm pretty decent.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And that was the
Having me.
Promised Land podcast. And we'll see you
We've been
next
set.
year.